I would define blended learning as the use of a variety of technology such as laptops, Chromebooks, or tablets in a different combination of ratios, either 1-to-1, 2-to-1, or station-based, in conjunction with face-to-face teaching to achieve a balance of student-led learning and teacher-guided instruction. In short, blended learning could be described as a mix of face-to-face teaching with online learning and practice in any number of combinations. I believe that blended learning is seen as a solution to the problem that Ken Robinson described in his video, Changing Paradigms, as teaching kids for the future with ways of the past. Blended learning makes learning engaging and relevant again. As described in the YouTube video, What is Blended Learning, published by Raise Your Hand Texas, when blended learning is used, not only is the content more accessible, but students also have more control over the time, place, and pace of their learning. This allows teachers to address and meet the individual needs of their students based on their progress. When speaking to my colleagues about blended learning, many were unsure of what exactly it meant, while others confused it with other kinds of technology-infused classrooms. When I explained what it was, many of them commented that a blended classroom sounded like a lot of extra work. I currently teach Spanish levels 1A and 1B. Many of my students are 6th graders and all are relatively new to learning a language. Because of this, they require a lot of input from me. I have 1-to-1 Chromebooks in my classroom that I use 2 to 3 times a week. Most of the time, students are using their Chromebooks within their learning groups to complete listening labs or common tasks. This fits in best with the online lab blended learning model outlined in our module. I prefer to have these labs completed in class to guide students in navigating unfamiliar language and decoding new perspectives. Once I introduce the topic in class, students are better prepared to participate in online labs for practice that we can review together at a later date. One of the tools I use for my online labs is Google Classroom. I use Google Classroom to upload a variety of authentic videos, songs, and readings that supplement my students' understanding of their vocabulary and Latin American culture. A misconception that many teachers have about blended learning is that it seeks to replace their role in the classroom. As outlined in Jervik's article, teachers need to be prepared to leave their previous constructs of what a teacher is behind and to anticipate how the new model redefines them, their course, and their students. To combat this misconception, there could be specific professional development courses on how the importance of the teacher is not diminished, but instead supported by the blended learning model. This way, teachers can see how blended learning maximizes their time, increases collaboration, and engagement of students.
Created using Powtoon.